Morning all. I'm on a new river today. It's a new river for me, not been here before at all for fishing. I don't know what it's like. It's only 9:45 in the morning, so I'm gonna basically, I've just brought my little spinning rod out with me. I'm leaving my fly stuff in the car just now, and I'm going to have a little look, see if I can find out what the access is like first of all, and yeah, if there's any pools or runs or anything like that that might be worth having a look at. So yeah, going to do that. I'll have a wee cast with the spinning rod if I find anything of interest, and then once I've had a feel for the place, come back with the fly rod. Although at the minute a lot of it seems quite overgrown and challenged to get a fly cast in. It might be alright for an infant somewhere. This just seems very, very straight and canal-like almost right here. Got reasonable depth to it. Down here's got a fair pace to it. Looks like it's a weir there. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we've got. So I will keep you updated on what I see, what I think looks fun, and obviously how we get on as we have a go. Cool. Now this section seems a bit more interesting from a fly fishing perspective. It's a lot more open. Definitely seems to have more of a chance. Oh, lots of, little bits of pocket water. So I'm wondering whether nymphing would be the way to go here. I was speaking to a guy just a minute ago though. He said it used to be that you could stand on bridge just up the way and could watch fish rising all the time. But it's not as easy to do that now. Oh. This looks like a nice little run. This could be quite good for fly fishing during the warmer months. I'm not as confident about right now, but hey, I'm going to chuck a spinner across. That has a bit of potential for the fly. Again, probably when it's slightly warmer. Get yourself over to that side and cast from that side, particularly down this feed line here. The bubble line here looks like it might be a great spot. We'll see how things go. It's another quite little spot we're in just now. Yeah, it looks alright. I think the thing that has immediately clicked to me is I had got the permit for this river so that I could fish it with my nephew who lives locally. I took him for a fly casting lesson recently, so he's in, I've got him some fly fishing gear. I'm just trying to find the chance to get him out, actually fly fishing with me. He doesn't, however, have waders, and I'm conscious that although walking along the bank right now is relatively easy, you can see that this is going to get waist high or more in, probably a month or so. So this might not work for him. For me though, it's not a bad little spot. Right, yeah, I'm going to head back and go try a new spot. Right, just arrived at the second parking location on the map. And yeah, I can see where the river is, but I can't see how easy it's going to be to access. Yeah, I can't see this being particularly good for my nephew or for me, so don't get me wrong, I could see up there being a reasonable, oh, that was a dipper that flew past, do like a dipper, up there being a reasonable opportunity. But if you're talking like one tiny little run or pool, then that's it. It's not really worth it. Yeah, I'll give it a couple of casts here. Right, let's see where the next spot has to offer. Hopefully that one will have options for fly fishing reasonably. But don't get me wrong, I could probably get a cast in here. But if it's just one tiny little pool, probably not worth the effort. Oh well. Right, you can watch me probably fall on my arse trying to get into the river here. It's bloody rocky outside and it's not nice rock. I've got fly gear on this time. Getting a cast is going to be a challenge. Basically what my plan is, oh gosh, yeah, this is probably not the best place to try and get in, but I've done it now. I've got, my setup is a spider and nymph. I'm going to go across and down and just have to try see that way. I thought start here, this little bit here, nice little feed line to it, might be alright for a crossing down. We'll see how it goes. Fish on the beaded nymph at the bottom. There we go. My first brownie from this river. It's not a bad wee looky wee fish. There you go. Boom, job is a good one. Right, I'll get it unhooked and get it free. Right, let's see if there's anything else on the play. Right, since the dropper's come off, what I might try and do is try fish indicator style with this nymph. The nymph's working, we know that. Oh yeah, if I try and fish it indicator style, might have a bit of a better chance. So it's not particularly deep here. Only about 2 feet, I think. Oh, we have a bit of a hatch going on. Haven't seen any sign of anything rising. If I do, I probably will swap to a dry fly, because I think the whole world knows that that's my preference. And yes, I could switch to dry dropper just now, but no, I don't think I will. So this is the Oros strike indicators. They're bloody good. It's about the right depth. Just make sure you tighten it up, otherwise it will. And you need to properly tighten these things. Right, it's tight. Ah, no, that's all tangled to fuck. Right, let's fix the tangles and go again. In fact, do you know what? Let's swap to dry dropper. Let's swap to what we know works. Right, tackled up. I have the same fly that I had on earlier on the dropper with a size 12 parachute Adams as the dry fly. And we're in. Jesus, that was immediate. And that's not a bad fish either. Oh, nope, stay away from that rock, please. Whoa, here we go, it's going down. Here we go, come on, that's it. Jeez, it's got a fight in it, this one. Come on, come on. Oh, it's not a bad fish at all, actually. Come on. Ah, lost it. Off it went. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, was it not a bad fish though? I reckon probably half a pound or so. So, let's stick with the dry dropper idea then. Go. Oh, so I'm waiting for the bloody dry fly there. Damn it. And I've just lost. Oh, no, I haven't. The first time I've had a fish go for the dry. Oh. Let's try that again. And another fish on. Oh. 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 This is the worst. If I ever... Come on, here we go. Right, here we go. God. Okay, this place has got a lot more fish in it than I expected. Yeah. Here we go, come on. Also, not a terrible fish. Let's have a look. There we go. Not bad at all. Oh. Stay still. There you go. Nice little brownie. I'll get it free. Oh, well done, Graham. Yeah, I'll get it free. Then off for the next one. Yeah. Fortunately, I think the thing I needed the most for this fishing trip was a shorter leader, and I'll know that for next time. Oh, fish on. Just as I was pulling up, the fish hooked in. Brilliant. Oh, boom. God. I've got a fear about fighting with these wee things. Where's my net gone? Oh.
First time I've ever seen anybody catch a fish.
I think this is my fourth one in past like 5 minutes. Helps if I could bloody catch my own net, but hey, here we go. Aye, just a wee brown trout. There you go. Oh, come on. There we go. Right. I'll get it free. Then carry on to the next one. God, this is more productive than I expected by far. Not gonna lie, this river has surprised me. I wasn't expecting much, but I've caught 3, lost 1, and I haven't moved. I haven't actually moved myself. So either I've happened to find like the best school of fish, or it's not a bad river. No, tell you what, yeah, we'll call that, and I'll move a little bit further up. God, if you're enjoying that, because yeah, there will definitely be other places where the fishing's good, and I'll have to tie up more of these, the nymph flies, because I've had, well, I only tied up 3 for me and 3 for my nephew, and obviously they like it. Sadly, my action camera's battery's died, so I'm having to use my phone. I'm about to fish this wee bit here. The overhanging trees are going to be a bit of a pain, but I'm sure I can cope with them. It does look quite fishy, so we'll give this a go. If I catch anything, I'll obviously let you see it. Well, that's me back at my car. I'm finished for the day, although it's only 1:30 in the afternoon. I've got things to do at home, unfortunately. Have to admit, it was a better trip than I was expecting. I was expecting not to catch anything, to be honest. I wasn't, because it is, particularly the bit that I was catching in, it's an urban river. So I wasn't expecting much to happen, but it worked out quite well. I will definitely be back, because it's, well, closer to me than the Devon or the Spey, so with the cost of fuel at the minute, it probably is going to make a bit more sense to come here than to go to either of those. So yeah, I'll be back. Definitely want to give it a bit more of a try. Weirdly enough, I was speaking to a guy, and he said that the water level was quite high, and didn't, obviously not knowing the river like a lot of people, I didn't think it looked too high, but hey, it was allegedly a bit high. It was a bit murky, but hey, 3 to the net I think it was, and lost a couple more, so all good, and that'll do me. I'll get this all uploaded and all that jazz, but I'm back out tomorrow, going up to the River Spey, but I'm only going to get about 2 hours fishing in, so hopefully I'll get a catch up there. Cool, speak to you later.